So in a minute, I'll bring out Titan, our 6-month-old German Shepherd that is here for training, and he will do the first session of the sit command that he knows in a reward or food motivating context. And I'll introduce some negative reinforcement, which means that on the command I will apply some tension in the leash, maybe combined with the electric collar that is on him, and wait for him to do the behavior and then turn the tension off. The tension on the leash and the tension with the electric collar applied. So let's see how that goes. I just wanted to talk to you before I bring the dog out, because if I say the word sit, it should have a meaning for the dog. So if I have him here and talk to you about it and say sit, something should happen. So normally, typically on YouTube, trainers talk about the commands and articulate them, and the dog is sitting right there, and you'll see the dog doesn't show any response. So that tells me that most of those dogs being shown in those videos are not really trained for audible control. So let me get him and let's get started. Like I said, we begin with saying the word and applying tension at the same time. So the tension is not going to be applied for non-compliance. Keep that in mind. That is what negative reinforcement should be. The tension or the discomfort goes away as you perform the behavior that is required to do so when you hear a certain word. Okay, I'll get him. Be right back. Sit. Super. That's a good boy. Yeah. So you see, I brought tension in the leash. At the same time, I set the sit. At the same time, I set the command. And as soon as he is taking the position, doing the behavior, the tension goes away. Timing is really important. It's like a hot and cold game. Free. Releasing him. Do it again. Sit. Tension goes away. All right. And positively reinforced. As he is getting rid of the tension by doing the behavior, he is already getting reinforced. That means negatively reinforced. We take the pressure away as he is doing the behavior. And after all of that, he is getting positively reinforced, which he already knows from previous teaching, the sit command with the food. Free. Sit. Super. Feedback is important, so as soon as he does the behavior on my command, so to speak, he's going to get reassurance that that was the right thing to do. Free. Good boy. So no food. Sit. Super. You see that he's anticipating the behavior or the whole scenario, which is great because anticipation is the first step of learning. So I'm not going to do anything about that other than, oh, there was a kibble dropping. Sit. Good. Free. And he thought about it, but he wasn't allowed to leave the position because he has to wait until I release him. Sit. Tension on. Command given at the same time. gets rid of the tension as he's doing the behavior that has been connected with the word prior to that session in a good way. Free. Do a couple more times. Sit. Super. That's a good boy. Yeah. Good boy. So I'm doing one behavior at a time within a session, like I said, to create some anticipation and set everybody up for success. Free. Now watch. Sit. He was distracted. Tension comes on into the leash. Command is given at the same time. Tension stops as soon as he is doing the behavior that I'm asking for, and he's getting positively reinforced on top of it. Let's see one more time. Free. Free. That's a boy. Now I'm going to hit the button at the same time I bring tension in the leash. Let's see how that goes. Sit. To teach him about the electric, because eventually the electric should take over the tension of the leash. Free. I'm holding the button down as soon as I put tension in the leash. Sit. That's a boy. Yeah. Free. Sit. Super. That's a good boy. Free. He seems to be a little scattered with his attention, but we hope that he's going to kick into the groove here real quick. Sit. Good. That's a boy. That's a boy. Free. I'm good for one more. Button and leash. Sit. At the same time, you see that he felt the electric and he was a little surprised by the sensation of it. Sit. Sit. Good boy. He could show a little bit more sit, persuasiveness of the positive reinforcement, but he'll get the sit, he'll get the idea. Free! Yay! Free!